Hello, Steve White, Trek 89 for Steve Arts 89. I'm trying to do a really short version of the video I just did about Robert Meyer Burnett. Robert Meyer Burnett doesn't get Star Trek. He used to. He thinks he does, but he no longer does. He's been red-pilled, he has been gaslit, and he now believes that Star Trek should be a military institution and we need to make Starfleet great again by going backwards and adopting a straight white male military approach and rejecting emotionalism or anything that requires thought or feeling, anything that's seen as female and weak or foreign or alien. And that's exactly what Star Trek was about and Starfleet was about. And while he's got some things right about the modern Star Trek having made Starfleet basically like today's governments and not the sort of perfect utopian sort of version that we could look forward to, and look at today's institutions and say this should be like that, we should be better, and being aspirational. He's got that right, but he thinks how to get that back is to make it straight and white again, where it's all the way the military thinks, and there's no room for anything else. And how he doesn't get that, I don't know. And it's kind of fascinating. And the main thing that he goes into as an example of how today, moral decay has, progressed is the idea of students rejecting racism and sexism with their lecturers, and the idea that we have some basic standards of equality. And he seems to think that is going to destroy the world because his straight white male privilege is threatened by that, because if, people of colour and women and that are equal and their opinions are listened to and they differ from the traditional straight white male version of the truth, then, the world is going to just implode. And he doesn't get it. It's like he was progressive to a point and then he stopped and doesn't realise now he's just sort of supporting all the negative, dysfunctional, formally sort of predominant straight white male institutions, or the way these institutions were run in that way. And that's not the future. The future is adapting to people having equality, because equality is the base you start from. It doesn't mean people can't aspire and get bigger or go better or do different things and can't be outstanding, but it means everyone gets the opportunity to start from there, to get there and start from the same place. And he seems to think that equality is mediocrity, and mediocrity in these sort of circles means anything other than straight white male. The assumption is that those are always superior, and everyone else, including the feminine view of things, the emotional view of things, is all part of that inferiority and so forth. And it's just baffling to watch. I did a 16-minute video that went further into all this stuff. Like, he gets that Star Trek The Motion Picture is the best Star Trek, but he thinks Deep Space Nine is the best Star Trek TV series. It's just baffling when Star Trek Deep Space Nine was the beginning of Star Trek falling apart, the beginning of, he used the example of, Starfleet is, adhering to the truth, not my truth or your truth, but yet Captain Sisko was the first one who brought in my truth, and the idea that, he was willing to kill someone for Starfleet and murder someone for Starfleet and be a war criminal rather than die for Starfleet, which is what Picard says in that speech to Wesley, that you should be prepared to die for those ideals and die for Starfleet and that truth. Instead, he believes this sort of Sisko idea that no, you murder and kill and lie to keep those things alive, but they're already dead now because they've been corrupted, because, yeah. So how he doesn't get that, I don't know, but this is not going to be a long video. I'm not going to go into all those because I've got the long version. But it got a bit rambly because sometimes if you make a video a couple of times, you're speaking, you're thinking, have I already said that, or did I say that in the last video? And sometimes you repeat your points a little bit. You need to have a script, or just do one video. Once you sort of start doing variations of something, you get a bit lost in what you said the last time. Sometimes you forget things because you did think you just said it, but you did say it in another video. So I apologise for all that. This is going to be under 5 minutes. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I still like Rob when he talks about the arts and media. I just wish he would distinguish now between his political videos and his Hollywood media videos, because I like listening to those, but once he gets into promoting the right-wing stuff and showing that he's being red-pilled, although he doesn't realise he's being red-pilled, so I kind of feel bad for him and sort of sorry for him. But yep. Had to comment on it. It's been driving me nuts for a while, but I'm going to go.